Hi Leo, Stella here, and welcome to your December reading. I'm going to jump right in. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sorry, let me get my camera correct here. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. So, when I was tuning into your energy, I always kind of tap into the energy before fully jumping into the readings. And I'm getting this song from The Lion King where Simba is like this young, spunky little lion, and he's dancing around and he's singing, "I just can't wait to be king." So I feel like, look at that, we just got the Leo card of strength pop out. I feel like you guys, I feel a strong energy of becoming. I feel a strong energy of change, like you've been working towards a goal for quite some time and you can feel it coming. In the movie, it was sort of like the scene played out like he was almost a little bit like arrogant, right? Because he was so excited and he kind of had to be like humbled afterwards. I don't get that energy, but I just get this like kind of pure, Ten of Cups, pure like jubilation and kind of childlike excitement that you guys have for your future. I'm going to do this spread a little bit different. I also was called to do, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Normally I do like a modified Celtic cross, which is kind of my thing. But this time I'm going to pull 9 cards, and we're going to get quite a bit of information here. So, and then I'll pull, if I need clarity, I'll pull from my Wild Unknown, and then at the end we'll pull you an Animal Oracle. But yeah, like pure excitement about something. Ace of Cups, but in reverse. I don't know if I want to keep that one in reverse or not. Okay, and 2 of Cups. Okay, so lots of emotions, lots of emotional energy. Leo, December. This is it. Okay, I know it's a lot of cards, like I said. Okay, right off the bat, we had fall out the Strength, which is a card of inner strength. This is you, the lion right here, which represents the sort of like primal nature, Mother Earth, if you will, the primal sort of like animal urges that we have, and how those can be sort of like quelled or tamed with love and trust, right? Because this person has her hand in the lion's mouth. Obviously there's a trust and a bond between them, or she wouldn't be able to do that, right? So it's kind of like that calm, that quiet inner strength that is rooted in, oh my gosh, sorry guys. So it's talking about that calm and quiet inner strength that is rooted in love, okay? And then we got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness. You see his cute little rosy cheeks here. You see the 10 cups up above him represents pure happiness, just like I was saying in the vision I had for you guys. It's like just unadulterated like joy and love type of energy. And then we also got the Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional beginning, something that you're really, really happy about. However, and it's God-given, right? It's like it may be expected, it may not be expected, but it's with the Lotus here, it's like after a period of struggle, after a time of darkness, coming up and being joyous and filled with positive emotion once again. Now, this is in the reverse. So what it's telling me, and you've got the Dove of Hope here as well, I don't think it's like taking on the reverse meaning like, you're you don't have happiness coming. I think it's just hasn't bloomed yet. It's like this lotus flower is still just under the surface of the water, but you can feel it coming, and that's why you've got this big energy of joy. And then we had the Two of Cups, which is a emotional connection with somebody else. This could be a love relationship, but it also could just be any emotional connection that you have with somebody. You see, she is handing him her cup, he is handing her, you know, his cup, and they're like intertwining, you know, water, emotion. So it's a very deep emotional connection that you have with somebody else. It does not have to be love related, but it is an emotional connection. It also represents a choice in regards to your emotions, kind of like, do you go left, do you go right? And then we have the Empress as well popped out. I didn't want to take this card, but I did because it just popped out on me. And the Empress is all about, you see the lotus here again, you guys, it's about birth. It's about birthing a new beginning. The Empress is the vessel for Mother Earth. The Empress is the womb, the woman, the womb, the one that incubates and brings forth life. And you see the waters flowing behind her. She is life. She is that connection to the divine. She is, you know, love. She is hope. She is hope for a new beginning. Some of you guys may be pregnant. Maybe you're actually having a child. Maybe you are starting a new business, a new venture of some sort. This is so incredibly positive. Oh my gosh. I think it was like this. This is so incredibly positive, Leo. Okay, so past, present, future. Six of Coins in reverse. A give and take, equal give and take, equal energy exchange between you and another person. It's about having enough to give. It's about having enough to, being able to receive charity and having enough to give to charity freely. It's also your internal state. Like, to me, the on the left-hand side, it means the past, and the right-hand side means the future. But it's also like internal, present, external, like your internal state, you know? So I think recently in the past, you may have been wondering, you know, do you have enough money flowing in and out of your life? Do you have enough to give to others? Do you have enough? And then all of a sudden, bam, this big idea comes in. Now, notice the ferns and the palms and how they make a heart, right? This is connected to your heart. This is connected to that strength energy, that subtle, that connection, that love that you have with all of life. It's kind of like, I'm getting like the phrase in Avatar. I don't know if this means anything to anyone, but when they say, I see you. And in the movie, it means more than just like, I see you with my physical eyes. It's kind of like namaste, right? Like the divinity in me sees and honors the divinity in you. And that's what's going on here. She is honoring the life force within this lion. And because of that, he trusts her and he allows her to, you know, exert her will when he could easily just tear her head off if he wanted to, right? So it's about this sort of like gentle strength, and this big idea is tied to that, because when our hearts are aligned, when we can be like the Empress, a vessel of life, and allow life to flow through us, when we don't try so hard to make it happen, you know, mentally, that's when all the ideas come. It's like what they say, like, why do you get all your best ideas in the shower? Because you're not thinking of anything in particular, because you're relaxed, you know, you're in that state of no mind. You set your ego aside for a moment, and those big ideas can be received. And that's exactly what this is. You have a God-given, you see the hand of God here, God-given communication idea that just lights up your heart. And it's like, and this song, I just can't wait to be king. Look at the crown. You've got something big brewing, Leo. These cards are so positive. And you guys are naturally like gregarious. You're naturally the center of attention. People like to look at you because, not necessarily because of your beauty, which is very apparent. I mean, you guys are beautiful, but you also, sorry, my light went out, but you also kind of exude this, I'm so sorry, you guys, that the light went out. I'm going to see if it'll come back on shortly, but for right now, there we go. For right now, we're going to have to do without. Sorry about that. But at any rate, you guys already exude this sort of like beauty, right? People love to stare at you. They love to look at you. And it's not necessarily because of your physical features, although you are beautiful, right? It's because you have this energy. You have this je ne sais quoi, right? You have this this life that just kind of exudes from you, and you can feel a Leo's aura. People want to be around them because of this. So December is going to be like a really amazing month for you guys. You've got so much energy going on. It's almost hard for me to translate, but I'm going to continue to try. Okay. And then coming into the rest of the month, like later in the month towards the new year, we have this 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is luxury, you know, being able to give the gifts and receive the gifts that you want, being able to buy nice things and, you know, adorn yourself in beautiful jewelry and beautiful clothing and look nice and feel good just for the heck of it, just because you can, just because you know it's good for your soul. And there's no guilt in this. It's like pure joy because she is reveling in her ability to provide luxury and comfort for herself. So this is all what's going on up above in your mind. Mentally, you're like so looking forward to, you just can't wait to be king, right? You came from a time in the recent past where you were possibly worried about, this could even be like you had enough, but you were worried about, maybe I don't have enough. Like your needs were never not met is what I'm trying to say, but maybe you were worried about, do I have enough to give to the extent that I want to? Can I be as generous as I want to be with what I have? And it's kind of like, it is in the reverse. So it's like there's an energy of worry about it. However, all of that worry disappears with this Ace of Swords, this bright idea, this God-given, you know, idea and excitement for the future that you're given. It's a brand new beginning, and it was given to you like from the hand of God, like a strike of lightning, right? The idea just came to you. Could be a new business idea. It could be an idea to implement in your current, you know, work. It could be some partnership, some idea, but it's like some fully conceived idea was just given to you, and now you get to do the work of making it happen. And you're just like filled with this like giddy excitement. Like you just can't wait to be king. You can't wait to have this luxury. You can't wait to have enough to share with others. And it's super beautiful. Okay. This is what's on your mind. Subconsciously, we have some interesting things going on. We have the Knight of Cups, which is about emotions. It's about our emotions having something to teach us. This could be a water sign in your life, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, coming to tell you some kind of news that is emotional, makes you feel a certain way. And then we have this 10 of Cups, which we have, oh, sorry, this is the 9 of Cups. So we have the 9 of Cups up here and the 10 of Cups. However, the 10 of Cups is reversed. So where the 9 of Cups is like pure happiness within yourself, like you are, all of your cups are filled, you're happy, you have everything you need within yourself. The 10 of Cups is like having that with another person, like a partnership, right? Coming together, and now it's like, now you have everything beyond your wildest dreams, ultimate happiness. However, it's in the reverse. So perhaps something somebody told you recently kind of dashed your dreams with somebody else. This is what's going on just below the surface. You're not aware of it at the moment. And it leads you to feeling this Five of Pentacles energy where you feel cast out, you feel like you don't have enough materially, you feel like, you know, just, yeah, the Lovers, you feel depleted in your base chakra sort of energy. Okay, and then when I pulled clarity on this Ten of Cups and why it's reversed, I got the Lovers. So perhaps you have a relationship that was budding with somebody. This is like a mated pair, right? They are soulmates. You had some relationship with someone that you thought was going to bring you ultimate happiness. Somebody brought you news. Can I actually have a clarity on this Knight of Cups, please? We also have this Seven of Swords up above it in this column here. So this is what's internally going on, externally going on. Maybe somebody cheated. It's actually showing up pretty clearly. Like you were worried about having enough to give. Were you able to give enough to this person? Is that why they went looking elsewhere? Like those sorts of thoughts materially, you know, in terms of money. And they kind of like snuck in and stole from you or cheated or did something behind your back, because the Seven of Swords is about deception. It's about getting away with what you can. It's very, there's a lot of secrecy with this card. There's an energy of like theft. And then we have the Knight of Cups below, which is this messenger bringing some information, some emotionally charged information. The Hermit, that is going to cause you to question, to go internal so that you can bring out or necessitate the need to go internal to bring out that divine wisdom to guide your way. Okay, so I think what's happening is you have had a relationship, and then this, sorry, let me backtrack. This Hermit is echoed here by the Seven of Wands. 7 is kind of a number of like struggle, conflict, or getting over struggle and conflict. And you see, it's also, wands are what motivates you. So you see it's like this thicket of like wands, right? Beliefs, values. And then all of a sudden they part and you've got this one shining like beacon to go towards, right? This is your motivation. This is the fire that lights your action, that causes you to move forward. So I think what happened is you had a relationship. This lover relationship could very well be related to this Two of Cups. Doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it was a soulmate of some kind. We don't have the Lovers here, so it may or may not have been like sexual or romantic. However, it was fated, and it was definitely karmic, and it was definitely an emotional attachment to somebody. And but it was based on the material. It was based on whether you had enough material goods to give to them or whether they supported you with material goods, some version of that. It was based on like appearances, right? It was based on, look at all the things that I have, and it lacked emotional substance. And so that's why this Six of Coins is in the reverse, because at some point you were worried, you know, like I said in the beginning, do I have enough to give? I have, like, yes, I have a roof over my head, I have a car, I have clothing. However, is it enough, you know? And you were feeling that way because this relationship was based off of that. And then we have this sneaking, you know, lying situation going on here, because the spread is very multifaceted, right? This is what's on your conscious, these first three. This is what's on your subconscious, these bottom three. This is your present situation, or your, you know, what's currently happening. And then the same with the vertical. So we have the past, the present, and the future. Yeah, a lot going on, Leo, but this this sneaky energy where somebody, it's almost like, this is like gossip. This is like talking behind your back. This is like somebody trying to get revenge because they feel like you took your energy away and now they aren't getting the benefit of your glow, right, that they were getting before. And so now they have to go and talk crap about you. However, we have justice right here in the middle. So justice is the weighing of the scales. Justice is right versus wrong. Justice is like divine justice. It's more than just judgment. Well, judgment would be higher, but it's people being able, the sword of truth, right? And the scales. It's like people, you, first of all, most importantly, being able to see the truth in the situation and being vindicated in your actions, whether right or wrong, however it is in the upright. So yeah, internally with you, you were worrying about, did you have enough to give to this person? Bam, you've got this great idea. You're so excited. You can't wait to be king. You can't wait to enjoy this energy. And somebody is like jealous. Somebody's jealous, and that you're going to have to be careful about that energy pulling you off track, Leo, because you do have this beautiful abundance. You have this beautiful Empress card. You could very well even be pregnant, like I said, or it could be a business idea or something you're going towards, and it is divinely given. You're happy in yourself, but maybe that's why this Ace of Cups was in the reverse, because it's like this relationship that was built on not a solid foundation. You thought it was going to be the thing for you. You thought it was going to make you happy. You had all this hope after a period of struggle. You were like just coming to the top of the water, but it turned out not to be. So are you going to allow this to are you going to allow that lotus to just die and go and sink back down to the bottom, right? And turn back into mud? Or are you going to find the strength within you because of your vision and your ability to channel the divine feminine and channel life itself? Look at this lotus here, right? Are you going to allow it to die just because somebody else, you found out that someone else isn't going to be part of your vision? Well, why aren't they going to be part of your vision? Because your vision is based on, truth. You are the literal vessel for life. And if what they brought to the table, or if your relationship together was anything less than the vision that the divine has for you, this God-given vision, this sword of truth, right? If they didn't line up to this sword of truth, then they've got to go, because guess what, baby? It's your future. It's your divine purpose. It's yours. And if they can be part of it, that's great. But if not, guess what? You're still fulfilled in and of yourself. You fill your own cups, Leo, because you are the vessel of life, and your happiness and your sustenance comes from life itself. And any relationship is just a cherry on top. It's not the thing that keeps you going. And this person who's lying and stealing and trying to sully your reputation, they can't stand that, because their values are based on false appearances. Their values are based on, how do other people perceive me? And you've already learned that lesson, Leo. So it's going to turn out okay for you. However, even though you just can't wait to be king, right? And it's coming, you have a little bit of melancholy going on because of it. Like, yeah, you're a little heartbroken. Yeah, you're a little upset. Here we have this person. I don't know why they're covered in ivy, and it's actually, I mean, I use these cards all the time, and I've never perceived it like, it's never looked absurd to me, but it really just looks so absurd the way he's got this like ivy like hat. But anyways, I'm perceiving it as like your connection with earth, right? So I'm going to say this two ways. He has 3 cups, and here comes the hand of the divine giving him another cup. And he's like, it's almost like he's so preoccupied. He's so involved in his own internal whatever's going on that he doesn't even see the cup that the divine is trying to hand him. So the lesson here is, be aware of your surroundings and take your blessings where they come. Even if it's in a different form than what you imagined, be open to it. So that's interpretation number 1. Number 2 is, it's like he's so focused on his own internal, these 3 cups that he has, that even if somebody else were to hand him a cup, he's not going to allow it to distract him. Like, I'm actually getting, normally this means like not being able to see blessings that are before you, but right now have you guys ever seen The Princess Bride? And there's that scene where what's his name, Princess Buttercup, her savior, whatever, he's on his like quest to go find her in the castle, and he meets up with the Italian guy, I want to say. I don't know, I could be getting this totally wrong, but anyways, he has this powder, I think it was called iocane in the movie, and he poisons the glass, and he's like, which glass is it? And he switches the cups, but the prince outsmarts him because the prince drinks his own cup, and it turns out he's actually immune to the poison. So it's like somebody's trying to tempt you with some good feeling emotion, but it's actually just going to take you away from what you need to be focusing on, which is your own 3 cups, right? Your own inner happiness. It could even be this person coming back and being like, wait, but I'm sorry. Wait, I love you. Wait. But they've already shown you their true colors. You've already moved on. So why extend yourself again towards something that could just turn around and hurt you, again? Then how would you feel? That for a Leo, like double betrayal for a Leo is like ego death, right? That would be the hardest thing for you because you do have such a strong intuition, and to let anybody bring you down, because you, like I said, you are life itself. You are the sun, life emanates from you. You guys are so magnetic, so magnetic. So yeah, this person was in the shine of your light, and you took your light away from them, rightfully so, not vindictively, but just simply because the relationship wasn't based on your values. And they're jealous, and then here comes this other person with some emotional information, and at the end of the month, it has you feeling like maybe you did lose out. Maybe you are left out in the cold. Maybe they are doing better than you. Can I have a clarity on this 5 of coins, please? Because I don't want Leo to end up feeling like this. But overall, Leo, you guys have so many positive cards. You have so much going for you right now. There's no reason to let somebody's gossip or what somebody says, pull you astray. And that's where we get to the Hermit, where you have to go inside and find that wisdom and come out and let that be your guide, not your jealousy or your feeling of inadequacy or your FOMO, right? Don't let your FOMO lead. Let your connection to the divine lead. Let your vision, this divinely given vision for the future, where you are king, where you have so much, where you're luxurious and you can drink and be merry and wear beautiful clothing and throw your own parties, right? You don't have to worry about whatever they're doing over there because you've got your own thing going on. And you're so magnetic. All right, one advice, please. Oh gosh, that's too many. One advice, please, for this 5 of coins for Leo, please. One advice card for this 5 of coins. The 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups in reverse. So 8 of Cups is obviously about, I mean, look, you had these, let's see, these cups, these 10 cups was somebody else, where you thought that you were going to be able to align your happiness with their happiness, and it was going to amplify your happiness together and create this beautiful, right? But it wasn't. And the reason it wasn't, Leo, is because they embodied this energy, this stealing, cheating, sneaky, lying, vindictive, vengeful energy. You can't really come back from this. Not if you're equal partners. If it's like a parent-child relationship, there's room for compassion, right? But if it's a relationship of equals, there's not really any coming back from this. when somebody shows you this energy, when somebody puts up their, hackles, when they are willing to fight dirty, there's no coming back from it because you can no longer trust them. So, and justice will have its way. You don't have to worry about it. It will take care of them for you. But it doesn't mean you're not still a little heartbroken because you saw this wonderful vision for yourself with them. But Spirit's telling you the cups are broken. They're not like this in all the decks. Different decks show full cups, right? And just somebody walking away. In this particular deck, they are literally all broken. There is no repairing this. There is no coming back from this. There is no, if you pour your heart into this cup, it's going to leak all over the floor and be wasted, right? There is no chalice. There is no vessel to hold your love, your heart. So it's a lost cause. And as much as it may hurt, Leo, it's also in the reverse, which is telling me the sooner you acknowledge this fact mentally, this sword of truth, and you just move the heck on, you've got so much more going on for you. Like this feeling, this little bit of resistance is the only thing that's holding you back from being king, from having this wonderful energy. And guess what? Someone else is coming in. There is someone here for you that's going to bring a beautiful emotional connection to you. Can I have a clarity on this Two of Cups real quick for their future? So the world, you guys, I just asked because I keep wanting to tell you someone else is coming in. You don't have to worry about this lover that you thought you had something with. You don't have to worry about it because you've got this emotional soulmate connection with somebody else. I wanted some clarity to give you some good advice, and I got the world. Like literally, as soon as you let this go, Leo, as soon as you walk away and you realize there's nothing for you in the past, there's nothing for you with that person. Like I said, if you pour your heart out, it would be like throwing pearls before swine. They will not appreciate it. They cannot appreciate it. They're stuck in this vengeful revenge energy. You can't change that. All you can do is focus on this beautiful, not even all you can do. Like, why would you focus on that when you could focus on this beautiful new beginning, this God-given abundance, this internal happiness, this beautiful luxury that's in your future? Like, oh my gosh, the world of opportunities. The world is your oyster. You're going to meet somebody new so fast. And if that's not what you want to do, fine. But you will meet other soulmates that will fill the void in your heart that this person has left behind. They've showed their true colors. You're higher than that. You're better than that, Leo. You do not need to dabble in that energy. You are a vessel of the divine. You have that connection. You see the divine in everybody, which is why it might be hard for you to walk away. But it's like the strength card. This is the gentle inner strength of the heart. It's not strength like brawn and muscle, right? It's strength of the heart. You can honor everybody and see the divinity in them, but you can only interact with them if they meet you at the level that you're at. You can't lower yourself just so that you can interact with somebody else. And that's kind of what they're wanting you to do. So I don't mean to harp on that, but you guys, this month is so beautiful for you. You have so much opportunity. We're coming into a brand new year. So I just want to make it super clear, just focus on yourself. There's going to be holiday parties. Go out, enjoy yourself, talk to new people, make a point to go out and try to meet new people and focus on these ideas that you've been given in business, in relationship, in self, because they're going to pay off hugely for you, Leo. You just have to kind of like keep yourself occupied so that you don't fall into any sort of like sadness, okay? Because you've got beautiful abundance. For your animal totem, we got the moth. I'm going to go ahead and read the card for you. This is the the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I have a feeling it's got to be in the beginning here. The moth is obviously an air element, so communication, thought, words. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Okay. Okay, moth. Impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side, you guys. It's like a moth to a flame, right? You think, what if this card is drawing my eye too? What if it's really brighter over there? What if what they've got going on is better, right? What if I'm actually being left out? But the truth, Leo, is that you are this flame. You are the light. You are the whole party, right? You are this hermit. You create the light that other people flock to. You don't need to flock to their light. This is your motivation for you to be this, you know, you've got all these values, these beliefs, these ideals that are conflicting. But when you go inside to see the truth, you see that once you let go or you part those, once you loosen the bonds of those beliefs, those ideals that you tied to another person or to the relationship with the other person, you see that you actually have this huge, bright inner light that's coming from within, and this becomes your motivation. So, okay. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Practice seeing life as an infinite journey, and know you can't wait to be king. It's coming. It's on the way, Leo. Nothing is brighter than your own inner light. Nothing is brighter than your strength. So don't be fooled, and don't allow anyone else's trickery, or because the other thing I want to say is, because you are the lion, you are intensely social animals. We're all social animals, right? But Leo especially, you thrive in the pride, right? You thrive in the limelight. You need your supporting characters to sort of build you up and make you feel your best. And when you don't have them, sometimes it can feel like, because you know how magnetic you can be when you have a supporting, you know, crew or family, you know, group around you, tribe around you, you know how magnetic you can be. So when you don't have that, or when that is in transition, it can feel like your energy is just drained, right? But what you fail to remember in those times is that your light, your energy is so bright. Lions are fucking magnificent. You just look at a lion and you're like, oh my gosh, this scale doesn't even do it justice. A lion's head is literally 3 feet long. 3 feet. That's about the size from your torso to the top of your head. They're massive. They're so impressive. They're so awe-inspiring. So just because you're not around company that props you up all the time, sometimes you forget how awe-inspiring you are to other people. Because you walk around like that all day. To you, it's nothing, right? But don't fail to remember how powerful your energy is. And it can be very tempting for you to get caught up in this gossip or revenge, right? That can be one of your negative traits. You want to seek revenge, like you want to make it right. The best revenge is living well, Leo. And you've got all of this abundance, this beautiful new idea, this truth, this God-given idea, and there's your fucking crown, right? The song, why am I hearing that song from The Lion King where he's all prideful and he's like, he's still just a little baby, but he's so excited. Like, it is coming. And Simba didn't know. He was so excited when he was little. He didn't know all the trials he was going to have to go through, right? But then one day he did come back and, assume his rightful place and saved his pride of lions and all of that. And he was able to live in his magnificence and bring life back to the area and to his pride and to the world around him. But he went through many trials first, right? So it's like this is living in you. Other people can see it in you. And in fact, this person, this lover, can see it in you. And that's why they're so jealous. So don't let them derail you. Just stay the course and know this energy is coming for you, Leo. Come the new year. Once December's over, we pass through the solstice on the 21st. You are going to be stepping into a power and an energy that is more magnetic than anything you've ever embodied before, because it comes from you. Okay? I love you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading or an energy healing, I do those. I can help you out. I will link my website down below and you can check that out. You can also find me on social media. I will link that down below as well. And I love you guys. I will see you in January.